Yes, guys, hope you are okay with the first three modules. Now we are moving for the fourth module of your subject, that is the scope of market. So already we discussed some concepts of consumer in second module and some important elements of producer in the third module. So the fourth module is collaborating the second and third, where we are thinking about a market. As we know that market is a place where both buyers and sellers are get together. So what is the purpose of a market in the sense of a buyer? As a consumer or a buyer, we are approaching the market for getting our daily needs. For example, for satisfying our needs, we are approaching the market. So for example, what is the difference of needs and wants? Maybe you are getting two words commonly, needs and wants. For example, I need a water. I need water. That can be a need which are general. For example, if you are telling something specifically, that is what known as brand oriented. That is what known as wants. I want cola. I want Pepsi. Here we are much more brand specific. That is what want. So both needs and wants are satisfying in a market where we are getting some products. So product in the sense that can be two categories as we discussed in the third module, like goods and services. Merely goods and services. So what is a product means? It is always the combination of goods and services. For example, think about different type of services oriented products: IT, banking, tourism, hospitality, education, counseling. See, in all these levels, what is happening? We are not giving more importance for physical product, but we are giving importance for the services or operations. For example, you are traveling from one place to another. For example, you are traveling here from Calicut to Mumbai or Calicut to Dubai. We are using an aircraft for the purpose of reaching in Dubai. So during that particular 4 or 5 hours, you are sitting in the uh, flight and you are reaching in Dubai. We are not getting any physical product. Maybe you are getting some water bottle or some food product from by the aircraft or your air hostess. Remaining all terms are services. What is here services? It is intangible. It is heterogeneous. It is personalized. For example, in the particular flight, maybe there are 200 or 150 passengers. Among these 200 passengers, if you think about a survey, there are different type of opinion. Somebody is highly satisfied, somebody is giving this is not good, that is not good, this is right, it is good. There are so many opinion and different opinions are there. That is what we are telling. It is personalized, it is heterogeneous, changing from one person to another. For example, this particular laptop we are using now, it is always homogeneous. If the same model is purchased by another student or another person, it is getting a same feature. That is what goods are always homogeneous, services are heterogeneous. So in a market, we are noticing a lot of things. For example, there are product, there are price factor, there are government regulations, there are legal formalities, there are competitive forces. So a market is featured with this type of factor. So product can be like goods or services. For example, you are approaching Oracle, you are approaching IBM, you are approaching Infosys for getting a software. It is a purely services because it is giving more value for the intangibility. For example, you are approaching McDonald's for getting a food product. If you are going for a parcel, it is almost like a goods element. If you think about having a food in a restaurant, so we are giving almost equal value for both element of goods element and service element. So what is a service element? How they are treating you, how they are giving water for you, how they are pouring water, how they are serving food in on your table, how much they are around cleaning the surrounded area, how much it is needy for the ambience, how much it is good for seeing. So all these are service element of a restaurant. Whereas the goods element is that quality of food items, how they are providing the food in a quality manner. So we can say that restaurants are almost like a 50-50. Am I clear? Or are you agree with me? 50-50 in the sense we are giving equal value for goods as well as services. Think about a facility of a doctor. It is almost like 80-20, 80 per service and 20% goods element, because there is no physical process happening. He is examining you, he is thinking about your blood pressure, he may think about your glucose level in your blood. So there are some physical examination and there are 20% tangibility. For example, giving some prescription, some medicines are added, so etc are added. So 80-20. Think about selling of a vegetable in a shop. What is happening? He is selling the vegetable and maybe it is 90% goods oriented, but the last he giving you some advices or he giving you some extra things. That is what known as services. So what I am telling means in a particular product, there are combinations of goods and services. We can't say that a product is 100% goods or 100% services. There are always combo. There are always combinations. That is the way at which the present market is behaving. So think about Amazon, think about your online sites like Mindra, Flipkart, Alibaba. In all these commercial websites or commercial portal selling applications, they are using different type of service also. They're giving some premium benefit for the customer. They're giving some discounts. So the purpose is that encouraging sales volume. So a market is first featured with product. Second thing is that price factor, most sensitive factor. In every market, price is the most sensitive factor. See, basically price means the value assigned by the producer to their physical product or final output. The value assigned by the producer. How we are assigning value to the product. That is what known as price. As a consumer, we are always bargaining to reduce the price. As a producer, you want to get the value for their physical product.